Long time no see, right? First of all, I miss all of you and I want to apologize for the silence, but it's been a rough last 2 months. Why you want to cancel it? No. Uh, Facebook, you see, even Facebook changed on me during that 2 weeks, 2 months. Why I keep saying 2 weeks? Yeah, so I'm going through a lot of stuff. Yeah, we are in a hotel room because we got, I don't know, back in January we got our house flooded, so now they have to redo the whole flooring. So the insurance was nice enough to put us in a hotel, and we were thinking it's gonna be fun. It's not too bad. It's okay. We can manage it. Baby girl, stop moving my chair. I did not ruin it. You keep moving my chair. You distracting me. Move. Okay, today I decide to. I'm like, okay, I gotta get busy, do something. So to make the stress manageable in the hotel because it's totally different. Stay in a room with a kid. So today, and I've seen lately a lot of people asking a question about factoring in the group. Some asking why, what it is. Some are asking for referral. So I share in the description. I share the link, the company that I use, RTS, and the agent that I work with. His name is Adam. So give him, fill out the form. He will give you a call. But make sure I'm gonna put his cell phone number. Make sure you mention to him that I'm the one sending you Mimi. And also because he gets so much work when he calls you one time and you don't answer, they don't go back to you again. So in case you miss his call, just call him back. That being said, factoring, what is freight factoring? Freight factoring in trucking is when you deliver for company your invoice, you sell it to another company. So what is the invoice in case you asking? An invoice is okay. Let's say your company, a company Best Trucking, you deliver it for ABC Inc. So you pick up the load, you deliver it from point A to point B. So they have to pay you, let's say 3,000. So that's the invoice. But most of the time, when you work off a load board or with dispatcher, most of the time, the company don't pay you right there the same day. It take anywhere from 1 week to sometimes 2 months. So we don't have time to wait for that. We don't have the resource to wait for that. So sometimes you need that money that day, that next hour. So what people does, I have that invoice to prove that my company Best Trucking delivery for ABC EMC. So that invoice they gotta pay me 3,000, but I don't know when exactly, or I don't have time to wait. So I go see uh GM factoring or RTS factoring. There is a lot out there. So let me just use I just go use GM factoring. So I go, okay, Jim, I have a sign up with Jim. Okay, I deliver for this company. They owe me 3,000, but I can't wait for the payment. So Jim's factoring will tell me, okay, since we have a contract that we signed up, we agree on this rate. So then I'm gonna buy the invoice. So if it's 3,000 and I agree when we sign in the contract with the company, the factoring company, we agree on 3%, then they will take 3% out of that 3,000 and the remaining they give it to me the same day, but or the next day. Some even pay you anything that you submit before 2 p.m. You get the money the same evening, but still the rate is gonna impact. So if you can wait the next day or 48 hour, you get lower rate. So that's what is factoring. So it's just to transfer kind of the risk and the waiting period to another company. So instead of, so you deliver, you sell your invoice, that company is the one that will wait when ABC, ENC pay you, but they will give you the money then. But that being said, I need to mention to you there is two type of factoring. So that's sometime where people get screwed up because I don't know if the agent don't mention to you, or sometime you not knowing that that exists there, you don't pay attention when they mention to you. So there is two type. One is with risk, the other one is not a risk to you. So what I mean by that, the the first option is a resource freight factoring, and the second one is non-resource freight factoring. The resource freight factoring is when that got a lower percentage. So if you decide that you want to go with a low resource factoring, your rates might be from 1% to 3% because the company is not taking too much, the factoring company. How that works is you believe in the company that you have contract with. So as a lower, but the trick with that one, if after that company end up not paying the invoice, then the factoring company come back to your account and charge you. So, like I said, the example that I use, a delivery for a big company, a company, let's say, what big company is out there? Let's just use the Expo Logistic. I deliver for them for 3,000. I send my invoice because I can't wait for Expo to pay the 1 month or 2 months. I'm not sure that's how it works, but it's just an example. So that factoring ABC Factoring pay my invoice. But since I know that Expo doesn't have an issue, they're gonna be in business, they're gonna honor the payment. So I go for a research factoring, meaning, okay, I know I agree that if they don't pay you ABC Factoring, Expo don't pay ABC Factoring, I give the right to ABC Factoring to come back to my account and charge me. So if for some reason 45 days down the road, Expo for some reason refuse to pay or they go bankrupt or any financial issue, they don't pay, ABC factoring come back to my account and take the 3,000 out. That's the contract. But on the other end, my percentage might be 1% or 2% or 3%. But the second option is non-resource. So that's not a risk to the trucking company. So in that situation, a delivery for, let's use Expo, Expo, but I opt for non-resource factoring with ABC Factoring Company. So then my invoice is 3,000. I sell to them, but since it's a non-resource mean even if the company don't pay the factoring company, they cannot come back and charge me the money. So then, because they're taking a risk, so they will charge you higher percentage. So the percentage in that case is range from anywhere from 3% to 5%. So let's say for some reason I sell the invoice to them 45 day or 3 month after, and supposed to say, oh look, this, we can pay you, or they can get in touch with the company, is closed down or anything, they cannot come back to you and charge you. So when you're signing up with a factoring company, please pay attention to those two factors. Ask them, is your contract a resource freight factoring or a non-resource freight factoring. A non-resource freight factoring is no matter what, if the company don't pay, the factoring company cannot come back and charge you whatever money they pay you. So to me, that's a little bit better because especially for small company and when you loading, you all in for company that are not too big, that's the best option. Because some of us we cannot offer to lose an invoice like 3,000. We cannot even offer sometimes 500. So taking non-resource factoring, I think that's a less risk. You might pay a little 2% over the resource one, but I think because those things happen. So the time that the factoring company come back to your account, you might not have the money to cover that amount, and you even forgot about it. So if they charge you, they charge you. You can fight it anyway, or it would take you time to fight it. So I'm like, a better to do that 2% extra percentage to be covered. So if the company don't pay, it's their fault. So always ask those kind of question: is it a resource or non-resource, and what situation they can come back and charge your account because and when you deliver for company, have all the proof, keep all your proof, take pictures, especially the one doing over the road or getting load off a load board. When you're working with company, big company like Amazon and stuff like that, it's fine. You don't run to those kind of issue. But when you're getting from load board or dispatcher, always pick the picture before you load. Take the picture when you load. When you get there, take a picture and always keep those things. I know our phone get full. Get a Google Drive subscription or get a how you call this? Those a memory thing. They earn like $30 for 500 something. So keep your proof because when you're doing that, it can come back. So even resource or non-resource, there is some condition that the company, let's say that company say, oh, you did not do the delivery and you don't have the proof anymore and your invoice is not legit, the factoring company gonna come back to you. Doesn't matter is it resource or non-resource. So you gotta be able to back it up. So keep your proof of delivery. So today we were talking about breaking down what is a freight factoring and trucking. So I was telling you is when you sell your invoice because you cannot do the waiting time, wait for the company that you owe. Baby girl, your movie is loud. You cannot wait. So you transfer the waiting and the risk on the factoring company. They pay you, but they keep a percentage of the invoice. So then now they will wait for the company. And I was saying that there is two type of factoring, a non-resource and a resource. Non-resource is a higher percentage, but the good thing about it, if that company don't pay, the factoring company that it doesn't come back and charge you. So there is few, some of the condition when, but some of the condition it doesn't matter. So ask them. And a resource one is like you like, okay, look, I know this is a solid company. They will always honor the invoice and stuff like that. So you do the resource. That means if they don't pay, the factoring company come back and charge you. But that's a lower rate because most of those you do that with big company. So to go back to the referral, the guy that I refer, the link is in the description. I will also put it in the comment. And when you go to the announcement of the group, you can find it there. So if you're watching this video from YouTube, you can also see it in the description, the link. You can see the link for the description, the link for if you are, I have a brand new courses that break it down step by step with video, uh, PDF, it off and they come with a weekly coaching group coaching with me. So that will teach you everything that you need to start your backstroke business, how to start it and grow it. So it's only $150 one time payment. So the link is there. Then also for the one that one like okay, they like okay, I create my company already, I'm done with it, but I just need few question answer. I need a coaching 101. I also put the link in the description, the link to book an appointment with me. So go ahead, and I can't wait to talk to you. And again, I missed you guys, but now I'm back. I'm gonna try to do more video from now on and keep you updated on our life in the hotel. Before I know that little girl there, the other one is sleeping. He always taking a bath. So bye until next time. Keep the hustle on.